this is your girl Adrian from Love Live Life, and today I'm going to be sharing with you three basic things that flare up asthma. The main three things that asthma people, such as myself, face every single day. So, these things are hot weather, cold weather, and rainfall. Yes, rainfall. Hot weather, heat and sunlight, when it combines with air pollutions, and the air pollutions are very, very high, it can also trigger asthma, such as car fumes and bus fumes, um, cigarette smokes, barbecuing, the smoke coming from barbecues and the smoke coming from different fires, like wood fires, or, say you on a picnic and the smoke coming from there. That also can trigger asthma as well. Okay, another thing that can trigger asthma is when heat and humidity comes together, it can also set off your asthma. And another thing is moisture, which humidity is moisture. So when the moisture levels in the air gets too dense and too heavy, such as like fog or anything like that, then it will become very, very hard to breathe, and it can also trigger your asthma as well. And another thing under hot weather, humidity can also cause mold to grow a whole lot faster. So, and by knowing that, mold can trigger asthma automatically. Now we off to the second thing that can trigger asthma that we all face, that asthma people such as myself face today, and that's cold weather. So cold weather in like severe storms and sudden weather changes can also trigger your asthma. It's like it's putting your body into shock. So if it can flare up your asthma. Uh, Cold, dry air can also trigger your asthma. I know down here in the South, I'm in like the real South, and the air in the wintertime tends to be pretty dry, and we go through constant, sudden weather changes. Like it'd be hot one day, it'd be cold one day, it'd be raining one day, and your body kind of goes through this little shock, and it can also trigger your asthma. So it's very important to take precautions when you are in cold weather. Last thing that triggers asthma is which is rainfall. Increased rainfall can stir up mold, spores. Are storming outside and the wind is blowing, you have hurricanes and different things like that. It's very important to take precautions to either cover your mouth or make sure you have your inhaler or something like that, because mold spores are in the air, and that wind, that heavy wind, is blowing it around. And as you breathe in, it's getting into your pores and getting into your lungs and everything a lot quicker because of the pressure of the wind blowing on you. Now another thing, if you're out in the rain, you get caught in the rain, and not only it's windy outside and you in the rain and you just soaked and wet, it is very important that you take off all your wet clothes, because the mold spores and everything can stick to your clothes. Wherever outside can stick to your clothes. So it's very important that you take off your clothes to change your clothes so you won't have no real reaction. So when you take your asthma treatment, it would clear up instead of taking your treatment and it work for a little while and then it come right back. So yeah, so be very cautious of what you do in the weather. Make sure you pay attention to the news and get the weather app. In the weather app, it can tell you about your allergies and the pollen and uh, how can you breathe outside. It can tell you about asthma, like is it a good time for you to go outside or not. You can pay attention to those things, and it's very important that you do. And it's also very important that you go to your doctor on a regular basis. Make sure you pay attention to your asthma. You do not want your asthma to control you, have control of your asthma, so that you can live the life that you want to live. I would like to share with you what I use for when the weather kind of acts up, especially down here in the South when the it gets hot and cold and everything. Hurricane season is, here or whatever. I use a mask. I will put a picture probably right here showing you the mask that I use. And it's very breathable, but it filters everything. And I can wash it and then I can reuse it. But I have like 3 of them that I can use to kind of help me out when I'm outside so I won't have a severe asthma attack. And I can continue going, by my day or at work or, even if I'm at home, I tend to stay inside when I'm at home. But those who watch my vlogs, they know that I like to be outside. So a lot of times I do wear my mask when I'm outside. So just to stay precaution and to make sure I'm taking care of myself. That's all I have for today. And I would like to thank you all for watching. And don't forget to hit that subscribe. Always remember to love your life, live your life because it's your life. My name is A, and I'll see you all later.